All right, here's your basic setup for flipping mats. I start out with a bobber stopper. I run one bobber stopper up on my my Toray Baywoo braid. 2-ounce Rains tungsten weight. I really like the Rains. Main reason, it's smaller than any of the other tungstens, but one of the most important to me reasons is it's got an insert. It's really hard to find a tungsten weight these days with an insert in it. Right here's the one. It's the only one I use. Just go ahead and slip it on. Here's a little deal that I do that not a lot of people do. I go ahead and put another bobber stopper underneath the weight, and I'll show you in just a second how that's going to help us to catch more fish. Go with a straight shank hook. Do the Snell Knot, which is the most important part of the Snell Knot. It doesn't matter how it ends up down here, is that you come down from the eye to the bottom. That's going to make your hook kick out the proper way. Just make a loop, and you're just holding the loop against the shank of the hook, just like that. Then we're just going to go through this loop and around the shank of the hook. We're going to do it 4 or 5 times. Doesn't make a real difference exactly how many times you do it, as long as it's 4 times. Some guys like to do it 6, some guys like to do it 5. It really doesn't matter. Then once you get it around there your 5th time, you're holding all that stuff together with your other 2 fingers. You just pull it tight, and that's your Snell Knot right there. You can trim your tag end off. Now, you slide your weight down onto the hook, and here's the reason for the 2 bobber stoppers. See how we're hanging nice and straight right here? The reason for the Snell Knot is when you set the hook, it kicks the hook up like that. But if you don't run the other bobber stopper underneath of it, your hook lays like that all the time. And of course it's going to twist the fire out of your line, and your bait just doesn't look very natural in the water. So if you have a bobber stopper underneath too, it'll lay perfectly level just like that. Rig your bait on there, you're ready to go punch some mats.